Well, hello and good evening. My name is Jeff Hooks. I am the President and Chief Operating Officer of Victory Nutrition International, and it is my privilege to welcome all of you to our information session tonight. The purpose of our presentation tonight is to share some information on an amazing, innovative, revolutionary nutritional science and wellness company called Victory Nutrition International, or V&I for short. And so, as always, I want to welcome many of our top leaders and emerging leaders in the U.S. and Canada that plug into this event live. We do this live every single Thursday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern. And so obviously, as of right now, it's Thursday night, May 30th, 2019. I can't believe it's the end of May. But we are excited that you're here with us, and really want to, on behalf of the entire V&I family, extend a special welcome to those of you this evening that are guests, because this presentation, really this information session, is for you. We're going to give you some insight, some perspective, and some information on V&I, who we are as a company, where we've come from, the products, our mission, our science. And also, there's a very lucrative business model that's attached to our company and our products and our brand. And so we're going to spend a little bit of time at the end of the information session just to give you some perspective on that. And then as we wrap up, we're going to point you in the direction based on your interest and your timing as to where you can go to evaluate the products for yourself, for your family, where you can go to get your questions answered, et cetera. So we're just excited that you've carved out time out of your busy schedule to plug in tonight. And so it's my privilege, as we wrap up the month of May and set the sails for the new month of June into the summer. I'm so excited for those of you, especially that are guests, that we're going to be blessed tonight to be hearing from our visionary founder and our CEO, Bill Downs. And so with that, let me go ahead and invite Bill to, there we go, as I get the frog out of my throat. But look, folks, we're excited. We're gonna to learn about the company, learn about the mission, the vision, our products, our science. Let's go straight to our founder and CEO, and who assembled the team, who had the vision for V&I long before we embarked on this important mission together. So with that, it is my privilege to turn the presentation over to Bill Downs. Take it away, sir.
Thank you, Jeff. This is a privilege to be sharing this information with you, especially with individuals that are watching this for the first time and hearing this information for the first time, whether it's live or in a recorded session. V&I is a very special company. You're going to hear more about that when Jeff does his presentation part or shares his information. But definitely the products that we have, everybody says their products are good. I've never heard any company, any individual from a company say that their products were not good. So I'm going to show you tonight why they're different. But before we get into the products, let's talk about the industry just a little bit. In 1985, the natural products industry and dietary supplements did about $4 billion a year. In 2012, that's already 7 years ago. In 2012, the natural products industry did $137 billion. It went from $4 billion to $137 billion. Just a meteoric rise. And that's because consumers caught on. In 1994, the Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act was passed, and companies could start making structure function claims and doing research on products. However, almost all the research has been done on ingredients only. So as Americans, we spend our billions of dollars in three categories. The first one is supplements. Second one is in fitness and health and anti-aging. And this doesn't even include the huge rise in organic foods that's happening right now. The problem with all of this money being spent is that obesity and chronic illness are still on the rise. There are thousands of supplements in the market from which to choose. How do we know which ones to choose? How do we know if we're wasting our money and the money that we've worked so hard to earn? And the answer lies in the fact that we don't really know, unless you're an industry insider like I am, that was in the ingredient business for 24 years. You really don't know that the vast majority of the companies are not what they appear to be. The translation is that the most expensive nutritional supplement on the market is the one that doesn't work, and I'm going to show you why. Factors include digestive impairment. Digestive impairment is the #1 health malady in our culture. It's the #1 reason for emergency room visits after accidents. It's the #1 reason for doctor visits. It's the #1 reason for the most purchased over-the-counter drugs, medications, and it's the #1 reason for the most prescribed drug for a legitimate medical condition. Digestive impairment underpins every major chronic degenerative disease. Then we add to that companies that use generic low-quality ingredients. The expensive premium quality ingredients sort of set the trend, and then all of the generic commodity knockoff copycat products flood into the market with really generic, cheap, and low quality ingredients trying to ride the bandwagon of success. And then there are companies that just don't use enough ingredients. If a research project or a scientific study shows, let's say, 1,000 milligrams of something was effective at achieving a benefit, some companies will use 50 milligrams of that, or maybe 100 milligrams. Or if you're lucky, they'll use maybe a third of that. Very rarely will they use 1,000 milligrams. And therefore, the ingredients don't get into the bloodstream. So I launched Victory Nutrition International on January the 15th of 2014. My co-founder and fellow researcher, formulator, and actually bioenergetic nutrition expert is Steve Kushner. We publish in scientific journals. We produce very high quality ingredients and very high quality finished products. They're unique, they're exclusive to V&I, and they're proprietary and patent pending formulas. These are first to market products. Advanced absorption technology. It was pioneered by Steve Kushner and validated in published clinical studies. As I just said, you can go to vniscience.com and see two of the most recent studies. One, Protovite, patent pending Protovite, and the other is patent pending N-SORB. In addition to Steve and me, we have an eminent scientific advisory board with Dr. Kenneth Blum, who's the father of psychiatric genetics and nutrigenomics and neuroscience. And by the way, Ken's got over 500 papers published in the peer-reviewed literature, has been involved in maybe 60 or 70 original research projects. And Debashis Bagchi and Manashi Bagchi are scientists that have hundreds of scientific papers published in peer-reviewed journals. To their credit, they've also pioneered some of the major categories that made the natural products industry so popular: Garcinia cambogia, grapeseed extract, OPCs, polyphenols, green tea extract, fenugreek, et cetera, et cetera. Just these are the cream of the cream of scientific researchers. When we go to scientific symposiums, everybody knows them. V&I is the only company known to have 40 published clinical studies to date with, and I think we're probably at 42 now, with 3 patents and 2 patents pending on our exclusive technologies. And that translates to unprecedented scientific validation, and that provides an unprecedented superior advantage for business validation for those people that do want to share the product with others. So our scientific credibility and our product validation justify anyone who wants to partner with V&I doing the business. The products they're promoting are, again, made with the highest quality ingredients, backed by peer-reviewed science, and most importantly, improve the health of others, which are confirmed by actual scientific studies, case reports, and product reviews. So all of V&I products use our proprietary proteasome technology. It's an exclusive SK713 soy less than phospholipid, SLP, absorption capability, but contains no soy protein, no phytoestrogens. You don't have to worry about it. And this means the supplements are absorbed 100% of the time in 100% of the people that are tested. And that's a depiction of what a proteasome looks like. And you can see the complex architecture from the little proteasomes to the bigger proteasomes to the biggest proteasomes. And there's proteasomes within proteasomes. This is called an energetically enhanced multilamellar clustoidal architecture. And it is, when we get into talking about the production process, this is the only product I know, the only consumable liquid I know of on the planet that after it's manufactured, the temperature all on its own rises to 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit, which is body temperature, and stops. That's just an astonishing accomplishment. And here's what a phospholipid bilayer looks like in your cells. So there's the there's the water soluble. Here are the fat soluble legs, and they're the legs. The legs interconnect like you're putting your hands together with the fingers interlocking. And this forms the phospholipid bilayer of all the cell membranes and intracellular membranes of organelles in your soft tissues of your body. So again, repeating, many supplements are difficult to digest. They don't get absorbed depending upon a person's digestive system, the quality of the ingredients, etc. So people purchase supplements that don't get absorbed at all, and that categorically eliminates the benefits that they should experience. The proprietary exclusive proteasome technology is the foundation for all products. Our tagline is nutrition that gets in. So I'm going to give you a little overview initially of each of the products. N-SORB is the only proteasome technology enzyme product on the market, and it's setting a new standard for enzymes. A clinical study has been published showing that N-SORB enzymes boost metabolism, immunity, sleep, and blood health. It's a profound study. Published clinical study shows that Protavite, which is VNI's liquid iron-free multi-nutrient complex, absolutely restores hemoglobin in red blood cells, oxygenating and hydrating the red blood cells in less than 5 minutes. There's no other supplement, multiple vitamin, mineral, or anything else supplement out there that's been shown to do that. This is a remarkable, disruptive technological breakthrough. Brain Reward, patented Brain Reward, supports focus, concentration, cognition, and mental sharpness, and is backed, I think at the moment, it's 39 published clinical studies. And Thione Extra is an immune benefit and cell detox product that supports anti-aging and life extension. So they're the two references for the studies. So let's take a look at N-SORB. Patent pending N-SORB, which is a KD120 multi-enzyme complex, MEC, is proteasome, and it consists of a formula of enzymes called Diet Essential, which are stable acid-resistant enzymes that are activated in the higher pH of the body tissues. Again, these are not activated in the stomach. They're not metabolic enzymes. They're not digestive enzymes. They're metabolically activated enzymes. Proprietary exclusive proteasomes ensure rapid and prolonged absorption. And this is a combination that's exclusively formulated for optimal metabolic, digestive, and immune support. Again, there are no other proteasome enzyme products on the market, and we validate the patent pending incredible results of the N-SORB in a peer-reviewed published clinical study. The features include that the safety and efficacy is demonstrated in 2 published clinical studies and a 3rd randomized double-blind placebo-controlled published clinical study. References in VNIScience.com. There's the actual reference right there. Metabolically activated in the alkaline pH of the tissues inside the body on the other side of the GI tract. Remember, the digestive system is essentially an external organ on the inside of your body because it's open at both ends. That's why 70 to 80% of your immune system tissue is there, and that's why the digestive system commands the largest supply of blood. So getting enzymes into your blood ensures that they're getting delivered into the digestive system as well. And it boosts and strengthens metabolism and vitality, supports digestion of proteins, fats, and carbs, supports intestinal health and elimination, and the last study shows it boosts immune competence and blood health. Protavite is rapidly absorbed liquid nutrition. A 2002 study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association states it appears prudent for all adults to take vitamin supplements. Again, this is the Journal of the American Medical Association suggesting that everybody take a vitamin supplement. The problem, as we've discussed, is digestive maladies are the most common disorder in our culture. That means that the most expensive supplement is the one that doesn't work because it can't get absorbed, it can't get in. And that leads to impaired metabolism, which is a reduced ability to use oxygen and water. These are the two most important ingredients for life that cells are required in order to make energy, manage energy, and eliminate waste. When you have this problem, this is a primary feature of chronic degenerative disease. So Protovite is a VMP35 liquid multivitamin, mineral, and phytonutrient complex. Its exclusive proteasome, unprecedented, rapid, and prolonged nutrient absorption is the primary critical feature of Protovite. It promotes cellular ability to effectively use oxygen and water, and we actually call it liquid blood food. That 98.6 degree achievement is still mind-boggling. Peer-reviewed and published scientific research shows that Protovite restores hemoglobin to red blood cells in minutes. And there's the study publication right there. Life-changing benefits evidenced by an astonishingly high customer retention rate. And then Brain Award for mental sharpness is a patented course correction for your brain. There are the patent numbers right there. The National Alliance on Mental Illness states that 1 in 4 Americans will experience a mental health disorder. Our bodies and our brains are overstressed, undernourished. We're just not as healthy as we should be, and this makes life much more challenging. Brain Award is an effective reward deficiency nutrigenomic solution. That's how nutrition affects gene expression and how that affects overall health. So again, Brain Award is an effective reward deficiency nutrigenomic solution that rebalances the brain reward circuitry by optimizing gene expression. More than 30 clinical studies to date, again, about 39 at the moment, demonstrate that the patented Brain Reward, known as a KB220Z and KB220ZBR, nutritionally supports dopamine sensitivity and function, helps regulate cravings, supports weight management, promotes energy and recovery, relieves stress, supports easier detox, supports improved decision-making, supports focus, attention, concentration, cognition, and mental sharpness. By the way, these claims were vetted and reviewed, critically reviewed against the research, over 200 published papers. At the time, 18 of them were ours. We now have 39, to validate that these claims were supported by scientific research. The patented genetic addiction risk score, called the GARS test, is our newest addition to the Brain Award family. This particular test is a means of evaluating an individual's risk for engaging in excessive and probably unhealthy reward-seeking behaviors. The results of this test indicate which RestoreGen formulas are ideally suited to optimize one of 6 pathways that make up the brain reward cascade. The RestoreGen formulas individually and collectively represent a disruptive technological breakthrough in DNA designed precision nutrition to individualize optimal brain reward benefits. The VNI RestoreGen products use only premium quality science-based ingredients to ensure the greatest beneficial effects. And then Thione Extra is an anti-aging and immunity super booster. It's made with evidence-based premium quality nutraceuticals that nutritionally support DNA protection, the structure and function of blood vessels, antioxidant function, glutathione and SOD. SOD, again, out of over 20,000 known proteins, superoxide dismutase, or SOD, is the 5th most abundant protein in your body. That means it's real important. And glutathione is 2 steps down from that. So those are the 2 most important antioxidant enzymes in the body. And they help to also support immune function. The Thione Extra improves nitrogen balance, cellular detoxification, the structure, function, stamina, energy output of cells, mental clarity, anti-aging, and life extension. And again, the life-changing benefits are evidenced by an astonishing high customer retention rate. That's a quick overview of the products. It is an absolute privilege to be able to present them to you. And our objective is that you would experience these products and their dramatic effects on your body and then share them with other individuals. And it is a privilege for me to reintroduce Mr. Jeff Hooks, who, by the way, has been involved in other businesses that have top line revenues in excess of $500 million. And he's all ours right now. So please listen carefully and really benefit from what you're about ready to hear. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you so much, Bill. Wonderful information. And I'm here with VNI folks, not only now, but forever. Y'all are stuck with me. We're embarking on a very, very important mission. And again, I'm blessed and honored to be serving in the role that I am. And I'm in it for the long haul. That's a promise. So, you know, what's interesting, folks, now we do have healthcare practitioners. We do have a couple MDs that I'm aware of that are plugged in. We do share our products and distribute our products through. There are a number of healthcare practitioners that are part of our partner team that have engaged in this mission. And so for those healthcare practitioners, you know, obviously Bill is speaking their language. I mean, they get it. You know, full disclosure, a lot of that science, and I've been working closely with Bill now and the team for years, because I consulted for 2.5 years before I came on as president and COO last August. And I'm still learning. But what I want y'all to understand, I want everybody to understand, especially our guests, is you don't have to understand, and that, by the way, that's just a little bit of the scientific validation that we have on these amazing products. It's like an iceberg. We just covered a little bit above the water, but there's so much depth to what we're doing. These are extraordinarily unique products that are it's just amazing what the human body can do when it's given the proper nutrition at a cellular level. But here's the key. Your body knows what to do with these products. We don't have to understand. Every morning, first thing in the morning, I take my Protivite, my brain reward. And every night, right before I go to bed, I take my N-SORB. Okay, that's one serving. And that's it. And the products know what to do. And it's just amazing. So obviously, if you're at a point in time in your life where the idea of improving your wellness, your vitality, whatever the motivation is, you know, 75%, 3 out of every 4 American adults in North America currently supplement. But we've got products that are extraordinarily unique in a crowded space, as we've learned. And so give your body, at the very least, I want to encourage you to get back to the person that invited you as I start my screen share. Get your questions answered, but get started with some of these amazing products. You will be your body will be so glad that you did. All right, play from current slide. See if this is childproof. All right, I got it. So I want to pick up right where Bill left off. So the idea of the products, the science, the mission, folks, we're embarking on a mission to assist people in becoming beacons of health, hope, and abundance. And so we know from experience, the company's been in business, as you heard, 5.5 years now. So many men and women, not just in the US and Canada, where we currently do business, but all around the world, are interested in better health physically with our products. And many are interested in better health financially with our business model. So I want to spend a few minutes just to give you some perspective on what's involved and how our business model works. It's very unique. You know, we're not only redefining the way wellness companies and nutritional science companies are doing, and the way we're doing business. And again, one of the biggest, if somebody says, how are you doing that? Unprecedented scientific validation, as you've heard, peer-reviewed clinical research, third-party published in reputable journals of science on our finished products. And folks, I want you to know that's not just a short-term commitment. That's who we are as a company. That's who we are as a brand. And a significant percentage of our current and future budget is going to be tied and plugged into product development, scientific validation, and research. And we're excited about that. Now, what's equally as exciting in many cases is we have a business model that's tied to these game-changing products, and we're changing the way relationship marketing companies are doing business. Unlike most direct-to-consumer companies, unlike most relationship marketing companies, we had the products, the science, the intellectual property, the scientific advisory board. We had all of that in place before we formed a company, before we had a marketing plan, before we had a compensation plan. We had products. Now, not all the products. The N-SORB, for example, is a new product. Our brand new, the GARS with the Restoragen, which is a brand extension for our brain reward product, is game changer. Folks, that's just so you know, we could spend, in fact, in some of our symposiums with healthcare practitioners, we will and we are spending a lot of time going into detail because they need to know. But just so you know, that is a game changer product. The DNA specific, DNA design, DNA targeted nutrition, brain food. You know, I love what Bill says, and I've heard him say this in some live symposiums. He says, you know, as human beings in the modern world, we have been feeding our bodies, our Maserati brains and our Maserati bodies is exactly how he said it. We've been giving our brains and bodies lawnmower fuel and expecting them to perform. But with the V&I products, we're giving our brains, our Maserati brains and our Maserati bodies high performance fuel. And it's amazing how the body responds, once again, when it's given the proper nutrition. Well, folks, here's the beauty of this. So many people are looking to create better health. They're looking for more vitality. They're looking to diversify, to create an additional cash flow without perhaps jeopardizing their full-time job or business. And that's our mission. Our mission is twofold. Health and wellness from a physical perspective with the products, and health and wellness from a financial perspective with our business model. So let me share with you how that works. Our business model is very, very simple. 3 fundamental steps. Number 1, use the V&I products every day. That's the foundational building block that all of our partners engage in. And that's being a product of the product, recognizing for yourself and your family what these products will do. And we see it consistently that when it goes from the head to the heart, when it goes from a business decision, yes, I would like to create a part-time or a full-time cash flow. Yes, I would like to I've done my homework. The V&I company is solid. The brand is solid. The research is there. The science is there. You know, it all makes sense. You know, head. I want to engage. And then all of a sudden, as they experience, as these men and women that are partners and engage in the mission with us of sharing these products, all of a sudden, once they start to experience the results with themselves, their immediate family, their extended family, once they start adding customers and start getting feedback from their customers, it goes from their head to their heart. It goes from a business, if you will, to a mission. And that's what we're doing. We're not shy about sharing with you that we're rolling out the red carpet. We're in an expansive mode. Right now, as of today, we're at 23% month-over-month growth in sales. We are at, let me see what the most recent number, we're at 32% month-over-month in terms of new customers and new partners. We're in an expansive mode because people need these products. And so we want to roll out the red carpet and invite you, if the timing's right in your life, we want to invite you to be a part of this mission. And make no mistake, we are looking for missionaries, not mercenaries. And I don't mean that as just a little tagline. That's the truth. There is a wonderful financial opportunity with these products. Our top partners do extraordinarily well, but they do well because they're mission focused. They do well because they're focused on contribution, of adding value in other people's lives. And that all begins from an authenticity perspective, from an integrity perspective, from a credibility perspective, from an influence perspective. That all begins with step 1. Use the V&I products every day. Number 2, share the products. Share the products with others. And we'll teach you how to do that. It's simply inviting people to learn about these amazing products, sharing the information. We've got tools that do a lot of that work for you. Presentations like this, every presentation we record, so you can have them out there working for you 24/7. Our partners have a marketing website with videos, all types of tools that help you share the VNI product. So we want you to be in not so much in a presentation mode as an education mode, sharing information, educating individuals on these products, and recognizing that we're looking for people that are looking. Okay, we're looking for people that are looking for better health physically, better health financially. And so number one, use the products every day. Number two, share the products. And again, we'll teach you how to do that. And number three, teach others to do the same. Okay, that gets into the team building aspect. That's we actually do every single Saturday in this meeting room at 11 a.m. I want to invite anybody, all of you, to come back at 11 a.m. I'm going to be partnering with Ed and Gina Bender, our number one earners, our partners that have literally built the company with Bill and the corporate team, the founders and co-founders, since the very beginning. And Ed and Gina and I are going to be having a poolside chat on Saturday on the fundamentals that it takes to engage in this important mission and to get off to a great start, to get through that learning curve quickly. So we'll teach you that. But again, this is home base in terms of, again, you ask yourself, what do the partners, successful partners engaged in this mission with VNI, what do? They use the products every day, they share the products, and they teach others to do the same. Those are the fundamental building blocks. And when you do that, we have a very lucrative compensation plan that rewards you with immediate income. Business we do this week, you do this week, you get paid next week on Monday. So as you're sharing these products and customers and partners are placing first-time product orders, you get immediate income. In addition, there's a long-term residual cash flow. Now, here's how that works. These products are consumable. And most, not all, but most of our customers and partners and preferred customers get on what we call a subscription program. The subscription program is a very convenient program. It's so that our customers and partners don't have to worry about running out of product. You're in complete control. You can increase, decrease, cancel that subscription at any time. And we even have a subscription rewards program for our customers and partners that gives additional discounts off of the product and discounts off of shipping up to and including free shipping. So it's a wonderful model. And so the idea is, in this example, let's say you invited me to learn about the VNI products. And let's say I just placed, to keep it simple, I placed a Protovite and a VNI and an N-SORB product order. Okay, you're going to get that immediate income. So if I place the product order tonight, you're going to get paid Monday. All right? And then I set up a subscription. And next month, so I don't have to worry about running out of product. You don't have to, but any reorders, you're going to get paid the same way. But the subscription, the vast majority of our customers do engage with the subscription program because of the convenience and because you don't have to worry about running out of product. Now, in that example, you don't have to do anything. The company, our corporate team, our corporate structure, we handle all of that for you. We service your customers. We service your partners. We process the credit card, we package up the product, we ship it to their doorstep wherever they want it, and you get paid. So that's the beautiful thing about a residual. So it doesn't happen overnight, but depending on your activity level, depending on your engagement in the mission, the more customers you have, the more partners, the more product that's being moved and consumed in the marketplace from your team, the bigger your residual cash flow. So the idea is, this is residual cash flow not off of new customers, but off of existing customers that are reordering product. That's exciting. So the idea is, depending on your goals, you put in a few weeks, few months, few years worth of effort, and you get paid on an ongoing basis. That's the power of a residual cash flow. Number three, leadership development bonuses. And folks, for those that choose to build a team in addition to a customer base, so in other words, you build a team, and we'll teach you how to do it if that's of interest, to assemble a team of partners and teach those partners how to build a customer base. There are leadership development bonuses. It's like Zig Ziglar used to say. Zig used to say, you can have everything in life you want if you help enough other people get what they want. I call that selfish generosity. In other words, it's free enterprise at its best. The more successful you help your team become, servant leadership, the more abundance you're blessed with. So those are the three types of income: immediate income, long-term residual, and leadership development bonuses as you help your team reach their goals. Now, why partner with VNI? Many benefits, including, as you've learned, the proprietary product technologies, by the way, that are exclusive only to VNI authorized partners. Folks, that's so important to understand. We are never going to compete with our partners. And as natural and intuitive as that sounds, what people don't realize in the relationship marketing space and also in nutritional science wellness space, so many companies compete with their own distributors, their own partners. And they private label, they compete with social media strategies, digital marketing strategies, SEO, and they literally spend, in some cases, millions of dollars to circumvent their partners. And I'll just leave it at that. I know that from experience. What I can promise you, and this has been consistent with the very foundation of the company when Bill and Kim Downs launched this company, is V&I will never do that. We will always the only way to engage with these amazing products is through an authorized partner, period. We have no direct customers at the corporate level. So that's a key. We're committed. So the opportunity for you potentially is to have a proprietary product line with exclusive technologies and scientific validation that you can't find anywhere else. No startup fees, no requirement to purchase stock or maintain inventory. You have the flexibility and the freedom to work when and where you want with the people that you want to work. And so that's the beautiful thing about it. As long as you've got, really you don't even need it, but if you've got an internet access, a smartphone, you can build this all across the United States and Canada by just putting forth some effort and connecting with people. So we'll teach you more about how to do that in the trainings. We have a compensation plan, again, that I've touched on. I'm not going to go into more detail there. Now, who partners here as we wrap up here? What's the profile, if you will, of our most successful men and women that are partners, that have engaged in this mission? And that's a question that I get pretty consistently, if not daily, certainly weekly. And what I'll share with you from experience is we have a wonderful and diverse partner team. These are men and women from different backgrounds. As you see, they're doctors, lawyers. We've got MDs and healthcare practitioners and chiropractors and part-time and full-time employees and stay-at-home moms and stay-at-home dads and single moms and single dads, people with formal education and multiple PhDs and people that have gotten a PhD in the school of life, and maybe no formal education. All different backgrounds. The couple of common threads, I'll share it this way, that we see consistently is that our partners have a sincere desire for some positive change in their life. They're willing to do something about it. They're willing to take some action, and they're servant leaders. So they're really big on blessing others, on giving to others. We even have an annual award that's tied to that. The Beacon of Light Servant Leadership Award is what I'm going to call it for the purposes tonight. And so it's an attribute that we're big on, the area of contribution and helping people. And again, as you see, helping people become beacons of health, hope, and abundance. That's who we are. And so what is the next step as we wrap up here? Well, first of all, if you want to engage with the products, then I want to encourage you, of course, to get back to the person that invited you to this presentation or the recording and get your questions answered, get your product order set up, get your subscription set up. And I want to encourage you to commit to at least 90 days on the product. Give your body a chance to respond to these amazing products. You might be in a position, the second option is, hey, everything sounds interesting. It's a lot of information, which we understand in a short period of time, but I need more information. So we want to, again, point you back to the person that invited you to our presentation and information session and get your questions answered. They are more than likely, if they haven't already, they'll share with you their marketing website where there's videos on the products, there's videos on the business model based on your interest level and the timing. We've got recorded seminars on the various products. They might want to even introduce you to one of their success coaches who can help answer questions as well. So that'll just depend on the type of questions that you might have. The third situation in terms of, as you gather the information, you might be at a point where you say, you know what, I don't have all the information, but I like the sound of the products. I want to engage with the products, and I want to engage in the business as well. And if that's the case, then I want to encourage you to, as you get back to the person that invited you, have them explain the builder pack options. These one-time purchase options are designed exclusively for our partners that want to build a profitable business, that want to roll up their sleeves and engage with us in this mission. And so the basic package you see there is a wonderful option to start with. $131 in built-in savings, free expedited shipping. You've got some extra products for sampling. The promoter pack is a bigger pack, more product, more value, $183 of free value, including the free expedited shipping. As you see there, some marketing materials and some sample product that's built in to that as well. That's a great option. And then our most popular option for those that want to launch a business with us is the Share and Grow pack. And again, all three of these packs are only available at the very beginning, your first partial month in the next 60 days. It's a one-time order because the company, candidly, we're making an investment in you to help you get off to a great start and get profitable. And so the Share and Grow pack it's our largest pack. You've got $293 in free product and value, including free expedited shipping, marketing materials, free samples of product. Also, as you see there, by purchasing the Share and Grow pack, you're immediately positioned as an executive manager in our compensation plan for 6 months. So basically, that's just giving you a head start. You're leaving no money on the table, and it's giving you putting you in a position to really get through the learning curve and get profitable quickly. But candidly, it doesn't matter where you start. It matters where you want to go. It matters about the commitment, the passion to help people in this mission, and the focus on contribution. So any of the pack options are great options, and just, again, figure out what's the best option for you. And so as we wrap up, we do, in whatever way you choose, we want to roll out the red carpet and have you join this community, join this movement, join this mission of helping people become beacons of health, hope, and abundance. And candidly, folks, sometimes that just means start with yourself, or start with yourself and your family, and engage in these products, nutrition that gets in, and just start there. But if you're beyond that and you want to start there, but you also want to help us expand this global mission, then we're looking for leadership. We're looking for wonderful men and women just like on this information session, and we would love to have you lock arms with us. So get back to the person that invited you. On behalf of Bill Downs, our founder and CEO, and the entire VNI family, thanks for taking time out of your schedule. Please join us Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern for our training, and have an awesome evening. We'll talk to you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.